All right, this is for Diana. I have been tagged on the 5 facts about myself thing. 5 facts. Not sure what I want to include here. I went ahead and wrote a few things down. Well, first is, the obvious that I'm very musical. Although as far as playing an instrument, that's not as much my thing. I've been playing bass since I was about 18 or 19. Guitar for off and on, somewhere in there, off and on. But from when I was 17 to 23 years old, I was in a band called Bloodpath. And there's an explanation to the name. It was basically the blood path was the path from the cross of Christ's blood, which washes away our sins. We were young, it was cheesy. We originally were Crown of Thorns, but then another band was named that, so we had to change our name. And another thing ongoing, which you guys who are watching already know probably, is I have a joke band called Two Funky Swine that kind of started when I was 15 or 16 with just a couple guys messing around in my room with pots and pans and a guitar. Went to a little bit more organized projects, but nothing really musical up until I was about 22 or 23 when we had our acoustic album. Basically what we did was we got together and rehearsed a song once. I made up lyrics as we went along and recorded it. It was really bad. I don't have any copies of that, unfortunately, because it was actually somewhat musical. Second is my writing. I have published 2 different publications. One was a music zine called Life and Death, and I was actually, this is me right here on the cover. This was our Cornerstone 1995 issue. Cornerstone is a Christian music festival. Anyway, we were there. And once more, Two Funky Swine was on the cover. A little self-indulgent, I know, but nobody was supposed to know it was me. Here was the final issue, which I put as many of the album covers, or the covers on as I could. As you can see, I had somebody that did some of the graphic design. Just a friend. And the coolest thing was, one time, Sixpence None the Richer, before they were well known as they are now, all over the radio, the same guy that did my graphics, I interviewed them, basically because he was a big fan and I knew that it would just thrill him to do the interview. Third, I'm a big Lost fan. Some co-workers turned me onto it this last year during season 3. We started from watching the beginning because you have to. And we worked away all the way through season 3. And now I'm looking forward to season 4 starting. Number 4, pigs. I don't know if I'm interested in pigs because of Two Funky Swine or what, but I collect all kinds of pig stuff. Although I have yet to put it up somewhere. I have the infamous Harley pig. And a few others, but they're all in this bag, so I won't pull them all out. And the 5th one is the most unknown fact, unless you're in Missouri and knew me then, was that in 2000, I was the Libertarian Party candidate for the 5th Congressional District of Missouri back in 2000. And I didn't run a very active campaign. I was going to run a little bit more active campaign, but then circumstances of my life changed. Did some candidate forums, did some interviews on radio, and that was about it. And I got 1% of the vote, which isn't bad for someone who did so little and basically put no money into the campaign and was running against a very entrenched incumbent. Didn't expect I'd win, but just help get the liberty message out there was the main thing. Anyway, that's my 5 facts, and I'm not sure who I'm going to tag yet, because so many of you are already tagged that I was gonna tag. Um, anyway, it'll be on the description who I tagged. I'll just have to see this morning who's been tagged since I last saw. But you guys have a great day. Bye.